disappointed. We were 0.2 away from losing out a series. And we gave them life. We gave them life first shift. Everybody knows the game's about momentum. I thought we played another great game. The unfortunate thing is they got the last shot, the last bounce.
Folks are saying this should have been the league final. These are the top two of the three top teams in the league. Be that as it may, you must be awful proud of the boys in there.
Well, I'm extremely proud of our guys. I thought, from day one of camp to tonight, where we are, where we finished, nobody envisioned this, and nobody gave us a chance at the beginning of the year. And for our guys to come into a game 7 overtime, to have a chance to play in the conference final for the first time, we've taken a lot of real positive strides.
Guys came out on the ice tonight at the start of the game, got a standing ovation. That crowd was really into it tonight, wasn't it?
And they've been every night, and I know that I speak for our organization. We're extremely proud of our fans and the support that they've given this team. And you know what? This has been a real fun team, and it's been a real entertaining team. And I know that the players are extremely appreciative of all the support.
I think the fan would, to a person, say thank you and the Royals for a hell of a season.
We do appreciate that, but I think it's a partnership, right? Our responsibility is to try and put an entertaining product on the ice, and in doing that, we ask the fans to come out and support it. And what can you say about our fans? The building's sold out. It's extremely loud. There's people that want tickets that can't get in, and we've done what we wanted to do. We've created a real buzz with this hockey team. The easiest team to coach, and probably the most enjoyable. I think that you look at the group, you look at the success we had, you look at the camaraderie and how close this group is. It speaks volume of the leadership and the players that we have in the room.
A guy like Joe Hicketts, he looked like he left it all right there tonight.
Well, it's game 7, and we've come to expect nothing less than that from Joe. And Joe leads by example, and he did a real good job of pulling everybody in with him.
Joe, first of all, your thoughts on tonight's game? Obviously, a huge disappointment. You're 0.2 of a second away from advancing.
I thought we came on hard to begin with, and that was what we wanted to do. We wanted to get on them and to bring in a 2-0 lead to start with something that I think we were proud of, and to come within that 0.2 of a second from going to a third round. You know what, it's gut-wrenching, but I think what we learned in a game 7 overtime is so invaluable, and for everyone coming back next year, we got a young team right now. You know what, it's going to prove to be a good learning experience, and I think it's disappointing it is. I think we look back on the season that we had, and we have to be proud of what we accomplished.
You guys weren't supposed to be this good this season. You went on a heck of a ride. First of all, I think every fan in this building would say congratulations on a great season. Yes, disappointing you lost in this series, but what a ride.
It's been a fun ride. You know what? And you see guys have tears, and you're disappointed, but I think it's because you realize that this group's never going to be together again. And the amount of fun we had, the amount of laughs, good times that we've had, it was disappointing as losses. You remember all the times away from the rink as well, and you're so overcome with emotion that it's tough to control, and everyone in there so tight, and it was best year of my life.
This game 7, this crowd tonight, that must have pumped you up big time. You come out on the ice to start, there's a standing ovation. Heck, there was a big cheer when the lights went down before the game. This crowd tonight really must have given you some gas.
It was unbelievable. You know what? I've never heard this building so loud, and you know what? He gave us a push here to start, and something that we really valued behind.
So, talk about the future of this team. You got your Scott Walford, you got your Matthew Phillips. It's fantastic young players. Talk about next season and on, because you're obviously going to be moving on to the pros.
It's nothing but bright. You know what? We got good leadership coming up from 16 to 19-year-olds. We got guys who can put the puck in the net. We got guys who can play a role, and I think that's the biggest thing for this team going forward is being able to sustain what we've created, and I have full belief that next year that everyone's coming back to be able to do that.
This town really adopted you, and I think you adopted it. A fan favorite every single night. You have to have loved your experience here this season especially.
It was great. From billets, teammates, everything. It's something I couldn't have asked more for. So to be able to put this jersey on in front of these fans is something that I went church to go for.
Thank you very much for doing this. Your thoughts on Game 7? Obviously a major, huge disappointment.
You know what, it was unfortunate how it ended, but at the same time, that's how every Game 7 seems to go. There's a winner and a loser, and Kelowna played extremely well, and you know what, it was just such a fun game to play in, and even though my junior career is over, it was just still an awesome game to play in.
I've been commenting about how wonderful the crowd was tonight, but they've been there all season for you guys, haven't they? It's been a real boost for you.
They have, and the sport's been unbelievable, and especially tonight, it was my last game, and it couldn't have been any better. The atmosphere, I fed off of it the whole game, and I'm sure the whole team did as well.
That was quite a room you had all season, though. The guys, the young, the old man like yourself, like you said at the start of the season, but a good mix. Everybody got along, everybody bought into the plan. They bought into Coach Lowry's system, and you guys really stuck together right from the get-go.
We did, and I'm just so proud of every single individual on the team. And the reason why we had the success we did this year was because we were a team. We were so tight-knit, in the room and on the ice, and I think it just showed and transferred into our performance.
At the start of the year, everybody was saying this team's too small, too young. They got a year of experience now. Most of them are going to come back next year. This team's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the future, don't you think?
You know what? We proved a lot of people wrong. A lot of people had counted us out at the start of the season. And like I said, I'm just so proud of how the team pulled together and proved those people wrong. And I'm looking forward to watching the team in the coming years.
What's next for you this season?
I'm just gonna try to enjoy every last little bit of my time here and enjoy every last little minute with my teammates. And it's been a pleasure, and I couldn't ask for a better group to finish out with. I'm so thankful for them and everything they've done for me in my 4 years, and I wouldn't have had the success that I did without them behind me every step forward. I'm very thankful. Every guy's in a great situation. Every guy likes his billets and appreciates all that they do for him, and they're a huge part of junior hockey and how we operate. And a lot of players, their billets and how they treat their players, it just transfers right over and into the performance on the ice. And every guy is just lucky to have the billet family that they do.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Coleman.